Hey folks, today I'm going to go over how to use ability scores in D&D. So as we addressed a little bit in the previous video where I talked about how to make a character, your character has 6 key attributes. 3 of them are physical, 3 of them are mental, and these help measure how well your character is at certain things to help describe who this person is, what they can do. So on the physical side, we have strength, constitution, and dexterity, and on the mental side, we have intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So strength measures the physical strength of your character, how much they can lift, how hard they can hit, those kinds of things. Dexterity measures how agile your character is. Can they leap up in the air and do a spin? Can they pick pockets very well? And then constitution measures kind of how healthy your character is, how resistant they are to illness and poison, how long they can hold their breath, stuff like that. On the mental side, we have wisdom, which is how perceptive are they, also how insightful is your character. Intelligence measures how much your character knows, as well as how well they're able to recall information they've learned. Charisma is how powerful your personality is. Can you persuade somebody over to your side? Are you a natural public speaker? You'll put points into all of these different attributes. 10 or 11, you get a 0 modifier. These are considered normal for a human. But since you are playing an adventure, you're going to have abilities that are above the normal person. You can also have abilities that are below a normal person. And these abilities also apply to all of the monsters and NPCs you'll be meeting throughout your campaign. So within all of these abilities, there are also skills. All of these abilities have skills underneath them, except for Constitution. So under Strength, you have Athletics. Under Dexterity, you have Acrobatics, Sleight of Hand, and Stealth. Under Intelligence, you have the skills Arcane, History, Investigation, Nature, and Religion. Under Wisdom, you have Animal Handling, Insight, Medicine, Perception, and Survival. Under Charisma, you have Deception, Intimidation, Performance, and Persuasion. Okay, so what do we do with these ability scores? So pretty much everything that you're going to want to attempt to do is going to be based off of these scores. Your GM isn't going to necessarily have you roll to walk across a room, but they will probably have you make a roll to walk across a rickety falling apart bridge. So your GM will ask you to make a ability or skill check to see if you're able to overcome the challenges they place in front of you. Let's use trying to find a trap as an example. So you say, I'm going to walk down this hallway and I'm going to pay attention for traps. So your GM will ask you to make a wisdom perception check. What you'll do is you'll roll a d20, you'll add your wisdom and your perception modifiers. Why is it important that you also pay attention to the skill? Because you can be proficient in skills, and this adds your proficiency modifier. Your proficiency modifier will go up as your character levels up, but it's basically the idea that your character has trained or spent more time focusing on these different skills. And you'll mark all these things down on your character sheet, or if you're using like D&D Beyond, it'll keep track of it as soon as you have checked off that you are proficient in that skill. There are some times that your GM might let you know that you have advantage or disadvantage on rolls. Advantage simply means that you roll 2d20 and you take the higher. And with disadvantage, again, you roll 2d20 and you take the lower. Some special abilities or feats you take might allow you to take advantage on certain rolls. So these abilities also come into effect when you're making attack rolls and saving throws, but we'll get into those in a future video. Alright, so there you go. That gives you a starting point on how ability scores work and how you use them when you're playing D&D. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I want to give a special thanks to all of our patrons, especially Sean, Joan, Arby, Lainey, and Bryce. They help us make all of these videos, help us bring you the Intro to D&D series along with all of the rest of our videos. If you're interested in helping support us, you can head over to patreon.com/rollforinitiative and check out the perks of being a patron. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time on Roll for Initiative. Bye!